Hello everybody, welcome back and welcome to Mad Ferret Studios, Boudicca in the house. And I picked this game up earlier this year. It's called This Bed We Made. This Bed We Made is a third-person mystery game in which you play as a maid in a 1950s hotel and snoop around strangers' rooms to uncover their deadly secrets, discover what links guests together in this tale of love, heartbreak, and murder. So it kind of reminds me a little bit of a LA noir mystery type, a noir type mystery, but only set in the 50s versus where like it would be, you know, 30s or 40s. This is, of course, single player. It is full Xbox controller supported. If you use another type of controller, I don't know if it supports it or not, but I use an Xbox controller for PC. Of course, you can do keyboard and mouse too, and whatnot. And it actually got Best Actor's Performance and Emergent Talent's Favorite winners in 2022. So let's go jump into this and see what's it about. All right. And this is obviously made by a small indie team. So I've actually been looking forward to this. Something new and different. Oh, the game takes account all of your actions, including the ones you decide not to take. These choices will determine your fate. Oh, good. Okay. I like that. Oh, so we're in Canada. Okay, nice.
Come on now, miss. Let's keep moving. It's on your right. Here.
No, I'm usually in charge of the second and third.
So each maid has her assigned floors?
Yes, exactly.
Then why is it that you were working on the fifth floor? Technically, that's all you do there.
Here we are. Good luck. She's all yours, sir.
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay. Let's see. 21 years old, working at the Clarington for over a year. Husband?
I'm sorry?
Are you married?
No, not yet. I live with my mother. She's sick, so I have to take care of her.
No father?
No. It's always just been me and my mom.
All right, Miss Roy. I need you to tell me everything that happened, starting with this morning.
Ooh, what happened? Lots of stuff. Oh, I love the music. And it's a nice snowy day in Montreal.
Document's done. Now just a bit of tidying up, and I can go on break.
Okay. All right, we'll make the bed. Okay, right trigger. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait, I see. Okay. So, left stick, right trigger. Okay. There we go.
A bed's not complete without its pillow. A bed's not complete without its pillow.
Okay, yeah, I'm holding... So holding that. Okay, so the control... Using the controller... Okay, this may have to be a combination. Let me switch to mouse real quick. Okay, yeah, controller... My controller was having problems.
Good
Whoa! Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay.
A bed's not complete without its pillow.
Alright. I don't like mouse keyboard games, but my controller's not responding to some of these, so we'll just I'll make do. Okay.
That's a lot of money to owe. Just what did you get yourself involved in?
Because I'm Snoopy like this. I see the bar. So you know me, you know my family. You've had a seat at our bar since the day we opened in 49. You're more than a friend to us. You're practically family. And while friends are polite to each other, family deserves more. Family deserves honesty. As such, I want you to be as direct as possible and letting you know that you're down to your last chance. The $8,380 you owe us plus 25% interest is now 8 months overdue. My patience has worn thin. This isn't like one of your unpaid bar tabs. You came to us for help, and help always comes at a price. We've opened our pockets to you time and time again, and all you've done is taken advantage of our goodwill and generosity. We'll come over in person to make our collection tomorrow. I'll be bringing along the boys so we can all sit down and have a little chat. But just so you know, they aren't too good with words. Oh, dear me. That's not very good.
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe? Only menswear.
Okay.
Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
See what else we can get in here. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Mapleson, regretful as we are to have to resort to these lines of communications. Our client and your neighbor, the owner of 8832nd Street, has been ultimately evasive of our many attempts to reach out and collect our due debt, specifically an amount owed to us in the sum of $1904.75. He has given us little recourse but to contact them through those in close physical proximity to him in the hopes they can deliver a message on our behalf. We have little desire to disturb you and the other fine citizens of 32nd Street, but our business may bring us back to your neighborhood if it is not resolved quickly. The help of your kind community would be greatly appreciated for us and certainly for your neighbor. Kindly, Lucky Coin Financing. Jesus Christ. What are y'all fucking getting into? Oh, just the Bible. Not a damn thing. Looks like to be pill bottles. Ooh, what's that? Acknowledgement of debt, January 16th, 1958. Date of initial loan, January 2nd, 1957. Entered to agreement by Mayhew? Old Road Loans. That could be Mayhew or Matthew. It might be Matthew. Initial amount of 1,500. So $1,500 the initial amount. Amount overdue 3,500. Jesus, how much interest do you have on that? On the day of the initial loan, lender agreed to lend the amount of money in the sum of $1,500 to borrower for an enduring period of 12 months. Borrowers are 15%. Back then, I think that probably would have been a lot. Borrower was obliged to pay an interest rate of 15% per annum. The total sum of said interest to be paid together with the capital sum granted by the loan's period end. With the loan period reaching its conclusion, July 2nd, 1957, borrower was expected to have repaid the amount in full, or repaid the full amount. Failure to do so will prompt further action. Okay, so there's 6 pages. The rest of it would be contract terms. Just because I'm familiar with these contracts. Okay. Goodness. Alrighty. What y'all got yourselves into? Alright. Moving on. So let's put that away. What else here to look at? Well. Oh. You have a mirror covered. Why would that be? Yeah, again, the mouse controls work better. It's still a little tricky because I'm not used. Obviously, I'm not used to mouse and keyboard, but you just have to adjust the controls. We'll do it. Yeah.
And voila, good as new.
Some people are superstitious about covering mirrors, so we'll leave it at that. All right. Spooky.
Have you heard about that nut house they want to build next door?
Yeah, it creeps me out. Imagine all the weirdos who'll start hanging around the hotel.
I can think of someone who'll feel right at home. Look at her, always glued to that gossip magazine.
Do you think she has any real friends? Or is it just Gracie, Joan, and Marilyn?
Well, when your own life is that dull, you need to get your excitement somewhere.
Bitches.
Oh, did you see Rebecca come in this morning? She was wearing the same clothes.
Now, don't you think you're overreacting? This is exactly the kind of behavior Linda warned me about.
She's doing everything she can to break us apart.
No.
Sophie speaking.
Hey, it's Beth. Do you think you could come up real quick?
Sure. I'll be right there.
You're right, you shouldn't.
Now I realize I've been blind. I was so in love with you that I couldn't see.
What?
Oh, you left your key. Okay, better. Oh, hot coffee.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
Oh my
not
god,
the
the
type of
cigarette
something,
machines. I
Sophie.
don't remember those. Good lord, I think they did away with them in the 90s. I remember almost every bar had one. Alright, anything else in here to inspect?
Oh, shock. Leaving luggage in the lobby? Are you trying to get Bernard to kill you? Oh, Jacques. Leaving luggage in the lobby? Are you trying to get Bernard to kill you?
Alright, I'm gonna try switching to controller again. "19 arrested in deviant raid. Montreal police arrested 19 persons in an early Saturday raid at Mainie's Lounge located on Stanley Street. The establishment owned by Emmanuel La Liberté is a known hangout for sex deviants." Nice. "Shop owners against new mental hospitals. Major snowstorm paralyzed the city. Another bloody Valentine." Oh. Interesting. Anything on the back? "Does your personal hygiene worry you, and are those worries bothering your husbands? Stop worrying and save your marriage with lice oil." What? Hold on. I gotta read that. No, other way. "Lice oil is an indispensable aid to marriage hygiene. Millions of women use it regularly to safeguard their beauty and avoid undesirable surprises. It's penetrating effective even in the process of incorporating organic matter." What? "Begin to use lice oil today so you can stop worrying about your hygiene and focus more on important things such as pleasing your hardworking husband. Lice oil has been endorsed for more than 60 years by scientists, medical professionals, and many other men who have women's hygiene at heart." Wow. God damn. I want to hear her fucking thoughts on this. I don't know if I can. Okay, it's not triggering. All right. Okay. Hold on. Back to mouse and stuff. Wow. Q. Sophie, what do you got to say about it? Oh, no. Why? No. I want to hear Sophie's thoughts, but neither the Q nor my down arrow on my keypad isn't working. Rude. Press Q. I'm pressing Q. That is Q. Fuck.
Let's see what Beth wanted to talk about.
Oh. I want to hear her thoughts on that. Fine. Just fine. Oh, Valentine's Day thing. Okay.
Hey, Beth.
Hey there. So, who's sleeping?
Sleep what?
You were whispering just now on the phone, so I thought maybe Eugene or Bobby were napping in the break room again.
Oh, yeah, no. It's Jacques and Wendy. They were, in the middle of something.
Ugh, it's so awkward when they start making out like no one's watching. Get a room. We literally work in a hotel.
They weren't kissing this time. They were fighting.
Oh, this is entertaining. I mean, oh no, why?
I'm not completely sure, but it sounded like Linda had something to do with it.
Ugh, that bitch.
Beth?
Trust me, she deserves it.
If you say so.
I do.
Well, that's it for today's scoops.
Thank you for the gossip, Hedda. Wanna guess why I summoned you here?
I'm really bad at guessing games.
It doesn't have to be a good guess. Just say the first thing that comes to mind.
I don't know. Please just tell me.
Well, if I can't make you work for it. A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way out of the hotel.
That's it?
I would do it myself, but the last time I tried to leave the front desk, Bernard emerged from his lair to scold me about procedures and whatnot.
Well, we can't have the beauty of the Clarington Hotel take absence from her throne, can we?
Oh, the people would riot.
Bernard especially.
Indeed.
Bernard's hardly the people. Anyway, I have to get back to work. There's a mop in the supply closet next to Bernard's office, I think.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
All right. Best banter. Even though it's only a few minutes out of my day, my chats with Beth are always a highlight. She called on me to clean up a mess by one of our guests, which gave us a chance to catch up. I don't think I've met someone... Oh, God, excuse me. I don't think I've met someone who can make conversation so effortless. Beth has a witty response for everything. It's too bad maids aren't usually allowed in the lobby. Chatting with her would be a great way to start my morning. I like her. I actually like her. Trouble in Paradise. I overheard Wendy's and Jackie arguing in the break room. From the sounds of it, Linda got to Jackie's head, convinced him, Jack's, whatever, and convinced him that Wendy was flirting with some of our guests. I couldn't believe it. Anyone who's been around for more than a minute can see how much Wendy loves Jacques. She would never do that to him. Haunted hotels. Some days I'm convinced the Clarington is haunted. It's not that I believe in ghosts normally, but there have been too many incidents for me to rule out the possibility. Just this morning, I was waiting for the elevator on the 5th floor, and I heard a loud bang behind me, like someone shutting a door, but with more force than I've ever heard a person use. I looked around, but there was no one to be seen. Am I just imagining things? Well, it's entirely possible. It was entirely not. All right, so colleagues. Beth has been in a hotel's receptionist for long as I remember. In fact, hers was the first face that welcomed me when I took my first step inside the Clarington. She knows this place like the back of her hand. Beth can be fiery, which doesn't win her much love from Bernard, but most guests adore her for her magnetic personality, and that's something Bernard can plainly see. We don't get a chance to chat as often as I'd like, but when we do, it's always a blast. I only wish I had half of her wit so I could entertain her as much as she entertains me. Funny. Bernard. Bernard is Clarington's manager, the big boss. He spends most of his days locked in his office, and he doesn't like maids roaming outside of their posts. So our paths don't cross often. Lately, he's been hell-bent on getting the hotel back in shape, whatever that means. And there have been a lot of changes around here as a result. He's enforcing employee rules more strictly than ever and dropping God knows how much money on renovations. The stress is practically radiating off of him. I'm sure. Linda is Clarington's governess, Bernard's second in command. Oh my. And it's easy to see why. She rules over the maids with an iron fist, always ready to enforce Bernard's latest rules to the letter. Most of them hate her for this, but my feelings are a bit more mixed. For whatever reason, she seems to have a soft spot for me. The same cannot be said for Wendy, unfortunately, and it's like she's made it her life's mission to break up Wendy and Jacques' relationship, and I'm worried her latest efforts may have succeeded. All right. Wendy is a waitress at the hotel's restaurant. She and her best friend, Yvette, were hired together, and they used to be inseparable until 3 or 4 months ago. It's no coincidence around this time, Wendy started dating Jacques, the bellboy, to whom she's now happily engaged. That is, depending on who you ask. Linda seems to think that Wendy is the Clarington's resident flirt. Sure, she's popular with guests and collects the most tips by far, but I've always chalked it up to the same thing that has drawn me to her, that warm smile that just radiates kindness. Linda's not convinced, though, and seems to have taken upon herself to expose Wendy for who she really is. Right. Jealous much? Jacques is one of the Clarington's bellboys. I don't know much about him. He's even more shy than I am, barely looking up at guests when carrying their luggage. People like us just need someone to bring us out of our shells, and apparently for Jacques, that person is Wendy. He's like a completely different person around her. He lights up, laughs, and even cracks jokes. I was so happy that he found Wendy, and even happier when he proposed. They're like the Claringtons' very own Janet and Tony. But it seems her engagement is in peril thanks to Linda's meddling. Stand strong, Jacques. Don't fall for her manipulations. Okay, so we have family. Mom. Mom always means well, but life hasn't dealt her the best hand of cards. She doesn't talk to me very much about her time as a nurse during the war, but I've always wondered what kind of person she was before that harrowing chapter of her life. I can imagine. It's just the two of us at home. Mom's had bad luck with keeping jobs. She finds it hard to be around people, so she stays home most of the time. At least she's never missed an episode of The Wild Orchard. On her good days, she can manage on her own. But on her bad days, well, I do my best to be there for her. Dad left home when I was 2 years old. Haven't heard from him since. Mom doesn't say much, so I stopped asking. Okay. The journal shows you how you progress through your story. Good deal.
Okay, let's get that mop from the supply closet.
Okay, and that accesses the journal. Okay. I'm just curious to look around.
Smell.
Ooh.
If only we were allowed in there.
Well, I guess we have to find the supply closet.
Oh, Jacques. Leaving luggage in the lobby? Are you trying?
Linda, Wendy's great at her job. Guests absolutely love her and...
Not just guests, apparently.
Oh, God damn it, Linda! I only like her because guests like her. Making sure guests are happy is my job, after all.
You don't seem to care whether I'm happy.
Listen, if Wendy wasn't doing her job, that'd be another story, but I can't just fire her without good reason.
What if she stirred up trouble among the staff? Would that be a good reason?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, Andrew. Hi. I'm sorry. I was just...
Spying on our manager?
No. I heard something, and I...
Hey. It's okay. I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sorry I scared you.
What a cute ginger.
I'm not used to having people around me while I work.
Yeah, you're always working alone up there, aren't you? I actually think it's the first time I've seen you down in the lobby. Don't tell me you've been sent to clean up after the Valentine's Day ball.
Were you here Friday night to see the whole thing?
Yeah. They had someone in charge of the event, but she ended up crying alone in the stairwell.
Oh, goodness.
So I had to take over.
What happened? Did it really go so wrong?
It certainly didn't go wrong for the people enjoying the party, but for those sober around them, that's another story.
Good God. I'm glad I didn't have to be there. I don't know how you do it.
And I don't know how you handle cleaning up after other people all day. You must see plenty of weird stuff, right?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you found in a guest's room?
It's a bit gross.
Oh. I hope it's got nothing to do with bodily functions.
God, I hope so too. A few weeks ago, I walked into a room and found the trash can filled with...
What?
Cucumbers. Like, whole cucumbers.
Yeah?
And some of them were carved, and I threw the whole trash can out that day. Don't tell Bernard.
I won't.
I don't want to know what they were doing with cucumbers. I can already guess what they
fast.
were doing, but,
It's
you know.
hell here with the snowstorm.
It's okay. I need to,
Yeah, all right. Take care.
You too.
As if it wasn't enough having to deal with endless letters of advice from Raymond.
Raymond? What does he want?
He wants me to lower room prices. Make sure the hotel stays accessible to everyone.
Oh, I can hardly believe you two are from the same family. In the States, you'd be sent to jail for those communist ideas. I hope you're not considering listening to him.
Of course not.
So Andrew caught me eavesdropping on Bernard and Linda, once again complaining about Linda. Thankfully, he didn't make a big deal out of it. He doesn't seem the kind to judge. He's actually quite nice, easy to talk to, fun to tease, and funny in his own quiet way. I hope I'll get a chance to talk to him more. I get the sense there's a lot more to him than he willingly shows. I like him, actually. I really do. All right, let's see what we got going on.
Bobby made it very clear he doesn't like anyone walking into his kitchen uninvited.
Okay, so that would be the mop. Archer Whitest White. All sorts of nasty cleaning products.
Okay, Sophie. Time to clean up that mess.
Okay. Ooh, game, don't freeze on me.
Stairs, exercise. Elevator, convenience. Yeah, elevator wins this time.
I'm not going to open that door. I don't really want to lose my job.
I'm really sorry about that. I'll have a word with our kitchen staff to make sure it doesn't happen again.
What's this?
Linda's been putting these everywhere lately. It's
Protect.
weird that Bernard allows it.
Your divorce can be against your will. Women and children suffer most in the divorce. You lose your succession rights in the divorce. The wife's pension rights are lost in divorce. You lose your right to the family home in divorce. Issued by the Divorce Oversight Committee.
Was there anything else
Okay. Am I insinuating that Bernard may or may not want to well, I don't know.
Chocolate mousse cake.
Oh, God.
Maybe Bobby wouldn't mind sneaking me a slice. Oh, no. Bernard would have both our heads.
Yeah, he would have both your heads. Okay.
Well, that sounds a bit excessive.
A film roll? The guest must have dropped it when he knocked over the vase. Probably should return it to him.
Old 35mm film. Oh, we are so inspecting that.
I better throw that away.
Okay.
I better make sure the floor is spotless. Someone could slip and hurt themselves.
So use X, Y, A, B to interact. B puts it back. Inspect. Okay. Throw away, I guess. All right. Oh, now it's working. Okay.
Now I just put the leaves back in the vase, and it'll be like nothing ever happened.
Le Petit. Ooh. Breakfast served with coffee, cereal, omelets, sandwiches. All sandwiches are served with french fries or coleslaw. Ooh, my favorite. Clubhouse triple decker. I always love those. Dinner. All dinner orders served with steamed vegetables, chef salad, and our soup du jour, soup of the day. Chicken breast, grilled ham steak, roast beef prime rib, New York sirloin steak, broiled lobster tails. Ooh, damn. Dessert, French pastry, sundae, apple pie, chocolate cake. God, look at those prices. Jesus. Man's hat. All right. Guess I can't go that way, can I? Chest set.
I understand, Mr. Ramsey. I wish I could make the snowstorm disappear. I really do, but sadly, that's not within my power.
Beth, who knocked over that vase?
Mr. Spade.
Mr. Spade?
Well, I can check with the airport and let you know when flights resume. Until then... Yes, I know. You've said that already. But... no, that's very unlikely.
So, which room are you staying in, Mr. Spade?
Well, you're welcome to speak to my manager if you'd like. I'm sure he'll be thrilled.
Sylvan Thompson, Drake Horton, Spade, room 505.
Well, for that, you'd have to talk to my manager's manager. Would you like to contact him? Sadly, he doesn't have a phone. He's a bit of an old-fashioned fella, if you know what I mean. Yes? Yes, certainly. So first I suggest...
Room 505. Great. That's on my floor. I can return that film roll without going out of my way.
And think really hard about just how much you want the snowstorm to end. It may help to repeat his name, too. It's, God, G-O-D. I'm sure he'll be very sympathetic.
Poor Nicole. No one should be stuck cleaning up the reception hall after a ball, even if they did draw the short straw.
No, I'm dead serious. If anyone can make the snowstorm end,
Hold it, please.
Andrew, are you okay?
Yeah, it's just... I slipped on the puddle by the restrooms.
Oh, I'm sorry. I probably should have cleaned that.
Did I miss that?
It's my fault. I should have
Wow,
asked
I missed
Eugene
that,
to
didn't
repair
I?
the leak.
Which floor?
Oh, 6th. Thanks.
I completely missed that.
What's the big rush?
I need to bring this to our VIP guest. The one who rented the entire floor.
What?
Oh,
Ooh.
is it that British man I keep hearing about? Why does he need a bucket full of snow?
No idea. I don't even ask anymore. It's just the latest in a long series of strange requests.
What do you reckon he'll do with it?
Take a bath, maybe? Sometimes I wonder if he's just pulling an elaborate prank on me.
Entirely possible.
Can't you tell me who he is?
I've never actually met him. I always talk to his assistant. Only Bernard knows his identity.
Oh.
I do have a suspicion, though.
Oh?
But I'm not sure I should say it.
Can't you at least give me a hint?
Okay, let me think. Whew. Saved by the bell.
Hey, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Let's just say I like to prolong the suspense.
Wait. Is that the hint?
Who knows?
That.
Fair enough. Have fun up there.
You too.
Okay, same thing. That.
This must have been so much fun. Well, for the guests at least.
Alright, let's see. What do we got? Let's keep his name. 505. Partial. 506 complete. Expect big mess. 508, 509 complete. Okay, so I need to do 505. And 506, 508, and 509. Okay.
Does carrying this everywhere really make us better maids? Bernard seems to think so.
Oh, Jesus, really? You have to tell me that.
Another day, another dirty dish to pick up. Another day, another dirty dish to pick up.
Right, so we need 505. Anything else we should know about it here? All right, well, in we go.
Mr. Spade? Mr. Spade?
He has a lot of film. Oh, he's using the bathroom as a dark room.
What is this?
Ooh. I don't think I want to throw away, necessarily.
I should bring that back to my cart.
Interesting.
Looks like prescription drugs. But what are they for exactly?
I'm not going to clean that. I'm going to leave it be. Photograph developer.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking. What can I do for you on this very fine day?
Beth, it's Sophie. Can I speak to Andrew, please?
Yeah. Hold on. Andrew? Andrew?
I'm here. Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, are you okay?
Hey, Sophie. Yeah, it's just... my trip to the 6th floor took longer than expected.
Oh, I'm sorry to add to your plate, but I really need your help.
Sure. What's up?
I think Mr. Spade's stalking me while I work.
Mr. Spade? Why would he...
I don't know. He took pictures of me. I found them hanging over the bathtub. He set up a kind of dark room.
Jesus. What are you doing in them exactly?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and, you know, snoop through our guest stuff.
Oh. And Mr. Spade caught you in the act.
Yes. I think we should call the police.
Whoa, slow down a minute.
But...
Sophie, there are pictures of you invading our guests' privacy.
But I didn't steal anything. I was just snooping, I swear.
I believe you. But others might not. With those pictures, it could really blow up in your face if a guest were to complain about missing items.
I could always throw them out.
Well, that's one way to deal with it, I guess.
Maybe not
You
a good
said
idea.
You found the pictures hanging over the bath, right? Were they still wet?
I wouldn't say wet, but a little damp, yeah.
Okay. So you must have developed them fairly recently.
What are you getting at?
Well, the pictures you found were left there to dry, but he could have developed more of them in an earlier batch. He wouldn't have left them in the bathroom, though. Probably stored them somewhere dry.
Well, I didn't look through the entire room, but there is a safe here.
That would certainly be a good place to store pictures.
Do you have the safe combination then? I'm pretty sure it's locked.
Maybe I can... Give me a sec.
How much trouble am I going to get myself
What?
into?
Bad news is, I can't find the combination list. Good news is, we can probably do without it. Most guests write their code down to make sure they don't forget it. So, say you wanted to look for it, I could keep an eye out and call you if I see our mysterious photographer return.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, and Andrew?
Yes?
Please keep this between us.
Of course. Don't worry about that.
Oh, shaving. That's a shaving kit. French, English, Villanova's. I know that. Compact. That's a cigarette case. There's the cigarettes. What is that? Okay.
Beaver Lake. I took Mom skating there just a few weeks ago.
Interesting.
Harry's diner, too. Were we ever there at the same time?
Why is he tracking me? 3:30.
This was the sale where I found that winter jacket that Mom loves. Were you there, too?
Montreal tramways.
I just visited the oratory for the first time in years. This has to be a coincidence, right?
Special occasion, wedding, funeral. What?
Is this a floor of the Clarington?
Housekeeping from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So that's the wing I would housekeep in. Room service nightly. Room service night mostly. Lobby boys 8 to 11 a.m., 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Interesting. I'm not throwing anything away.
Morgan. Is that your real name?
Miss Morgan,
Why
you
did
have
you
to
check in under Mr. Spade?
You have to stop writing to this address. Lindsay died 2 years ago. I do not know what happened between the two of you, so please let's grieve in peace. Thank you, Lindsay's mother. Interesting. Lindsay Franklin. Paul Morgan. So his real name is Paul Morgan in Virginia. So he's he's West Virginia, so he's writing to Lindsay Franklin in Vermont. Looks like he was writing again.
One man's trash is another maid's trash.
Again, I'm not touching anything. I don't want him to know I'm here. Franklin's beans. Ah.
What do we have here?
We have a key.
I'd forget my own head if I didn't write everything down. I guess we have that in common. The storm must be getting worse. I hope Mom's not too bored without her TV shows.
World War II together. Birds of North America. Oh, clean up my lobby. I found a roll of film on the ground. I guess whoever knocked the vase over dropped it with best help. Maybe I can figure out who it belongs to. Yep, we got that. After room 505. I felt bad bugging Beth while she was in the middle of an important phone call. Like always, she came through. The logbook says Mr. Spades in room 505. I was just in the middle of taking care of the 5th floor before my break. The mystery guest. Disturbing discovery. Room 505 greeted me at the site I could never seen coming. A makeshift dark room filled with pictures of me snooping through a guest items. My heart has never beat so quickly. Should I call the police? We got help from Andrew. And being tracked. This map on the wall just makes everything weirder. Every thread points to a place I visited lately, but what's that mean? Is this a series of wild coincidences, or am I really being stalked? And if I am, why me of all people?
Okay. If reception gave him a code, maybe he wrote it down. Somewhere. Locked. There has to be a key somewhere. You spent 10 years in a psychiatric hospital.
Oh.
And it looks like you left with a long list of diagnoses.
Anxiety, neurosis, character disorder, chronic insomnia, short-term memory loss. He was in the war, PTSD. Patient initially admitted for nervous breakdown. Patient displayed erratic behavior, mood swings, and occasional aggressive. Patient non-responsive to shock treatment, neither insulin nor electric. God damn. Patient condition improved after new medication. Medication, meprobamate, 400 milligrams daily. Phenobarbital, 50 milligrams as may be required. God damn. Okay. Alrighty. Well, there's our Paul Morgan in 42. I guess that's the only thing I can inspect in here. We'll come to that in a minute. Alright. Close. Do not forget to buy more film. Lots of notes for himself.
No combination, no entry. That's rough. How are you supposed to support yourself when no one will give you a job or a place to live?
Oh, poor guy. Hey, weirdos. Stop wasting my time. I'm not hiring you ever, Mr. Morgan. You know I have a lot of respect for you and others for what you've done for this country, but I'm not a charity. If I don't receive the past month's rent before the end of the week, you'll have to vacate the apartment. Oh dear. So does he have blackmail on mind? What's he gonna blackmail me with?
You're pawning off your possessions? What do you need the money for?
Oh. Oh, he pawned his victory medal. Oh, sweetie. Yes. That would be the equivalent of Newport. Alright, so... why would you put a safe combination? Wait, 1 second. I missed that.
Request to move to 507. Why did you want to change rooms?
Lindsay's address, infantry division, year of hospital discharge. Wait, what? That's the code. Lindsay's address, infantry division. Okay. It's the infantry division, year of hospital discharge. Okay. $34. $34.57. Okay, so we have 34.57. We need his infantry. 34.57. Belgium, 1930, 1944. So 34.57.99.
Is he here?
Who? Oh, Mr. Spade? No, he's not.
Andrew? You said you'd call if he was coming back to his room.
Right. I did, right. Sorry about that.
Oh my god, Andrew. I nearly had a heart attack when I heard the phone ring.
I'm so sorry, Sophie. I couldn't help but check in. Did you find more pictures of you?
No, I haven't. But I did find something else.
What is it?
He's got a kind of yarn map of Montreal on the wall.
Whoa. Like they have in the movies? What is he tracking?
Me, I think. The map's marked at a couple of spots. They're all places I visited recently.
Jesus. Did you... have you found anything on him?
I found some evidence that points to his real name being Paul Morgan. Mr. Spade must be an alias.
The Maltese Falcon!
The Mal what?
I can't believe I didn't notice it earlier.
Oh.
The Maltese Falcon. It's a book centered around a private investigator named Sam Spade.
Oh, you don't think Mr. Morgan's a PI too, do you?
Well, if he is, then he's not exactly being subtle about it. It's like being a spy and using James Bond as a pseudonym.
James who?
Never mind. It's from another book. Did you find anything else?
He seems to have spent some time in a psychiatric hospital.
Oh, he did? Well, a lot of people do, really. More than you'd think. It's not that weird. What does he suffer from?
According to his file, insomnia, anxiety, memory loss.
He's probably been through some pretty traumatic events. So is that all you've found, then?
So far.
I discovered an army picture taken in Belgium in 1944. I think he was in World War II.
That would certainly explain his symptoms. Imagine all the horrors he must have seen. Do you know which division he was in, by any chance?
The 99th Infantry, I think.
The Battle Babies.
Oh.
The Battle Babies? That's a weird nickname.
That's because most of the soldiers in the 99th were inexperienced. Still, they fared well against the Germans. Got medals of honor and everything.
Oh my god, it's a lock thanks to your thorough snooping.
I think he may have pawned his Medal of Honor. I found a pawn shop slip in his room.
Really? He must have been in dire need of money then.
Yeah,
Most veterans
poor guy.
wouldn't part with their medals so easily.
Well, a room at the Clarington isn't exactly cheap.
Yeah, not anymore. I hope he'll be able to get it back. Did you, find anything else?
I'll know more once I open the safe.
Wait, you figured out the combination already?
It took some work, but yes.
Wow. You're a resourceful gal, aren't you?
Try to
I
be.
have my moments.
Well, I'll leave you to it then.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Please do. And I won't call again unless Mr. Morgan returns. For real this time.
All right.
Please.
Thanks.
All right, back to the damn safe. So we got 34. Wait, it's this way. 34. 57. 99. Pretty sure I had it right. 57. 34. Oh, it switched to 99. God damn it. Oh, yeah, this is a little testy here.
Come on, Sophie.
Okay, 99. $57. 34.
Damn it.
34, 57, 99. Am I not correct? Wait. Sophie's address, infantry. Infantry is, got it. Okay. Duh. Alright. 34. $99.57.